Come on, Berta. Yeah. I'm gonna be upset. We went and got some inexpensive kind of toys. Yeah, look at all this. Yeah, you're still disappointed with it? Yeah, what is all that? Yeah. And of course. Oh, Berta. Berta. Yeah, play with the ball. You want to play with the ball? Those two are upset. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. No, I don't want you over there. Ah. Goat. Come here and play. Look at all this stuff. Yeah. What is this? What is this? Yeah. It's for everybody to play with when they come out. Yeah, you're not going that way. Nope. You can play in the living room. You can play in the living room. We got a whole bunch of toys today. And we got some other balls. Wanted to see if they would actually play. He looks like he wants to. Bert is not too interested. What are we doing, Goat? Where are you creeping? What? Yeah, what is all that stuff? Yeah, what is all that? Bird, play with ball. No, play with ball. What are these? Yeah, what is all this? Did you find something? I just wanted to give a pet. Too early? I'm trying to dig over by Elfie. And we potted. There we go. Yeah, you can play with it. You can play with this stuff. And put some hay toppings in there and then little freeze-dried strawberries for her. have a little treat while she's out. I just missed a binky. I'm a terrible camera person. But then we got some toys today too. No, they're dog toys, but they seem to be interested in them somewhat. And a big ball. Tennis balls. Yeah, you play with it. Here. Berta. Can you please come out of there? Berta. Come here, Berta. Yeah, you know exactly what you're doing, and you're pissing off Marshmallow. And I put that like that. Yeah. You think you're clever. You think you're so clever. This is our friend Alfie. He's the only boy we have. He's a big boy. Berta's a big girl. We could do... See, and they all know what the treat bag is. And they know what treat jars use. Oh, dear. Don't do that, dude. Yeah. No. No jump. Stop, Alfie. That's scary. That's scary. I don't like you doing that. That's not a good thing to do. That's when we get broken paws. You want a cookie too? Where are the regular cookies? So we have ones for their digestive health ones. Those are those. And then these are just regular run-of-the-mill oxbow treats. Those look like hearts. There is a difference because there are ones that are targeted for digestive health, ones that are just treats. Yes, please don't jump. Take it down here. No, we're on the ground. Come down here. I'm right down here. Down here. Hey. Yeah, no more jump. Low. We're low. I don't like that. That's the second time I've seen you do that. That's kind of scary. I don't want you getting hurt. You jump like Berta. Berta's a jumper and a climber. She's part mountain goat. I'm being sarcastic. Yeah. Can't believe she doesn't want to play with the tennis balls. Figured someone would try playing with them. Yeah, if I put a couple more out. Hey Hershey. How's it going? We got some cheap toys. I don't know. Probably already said that 4 million times. She's upset. But some tennis balls, and then a volleyball, and a new stuffy mat we found for like, I think that was only like $10, so not too bad. I know the one that we got, Ruby, was like 25, and for what they are, they're super overpriced. But I wanted to try some different stuff when I had her out, but she seems very uninterested in anything. Especially tonight. Yeah, you just had your house cleaned. Which she actually went into her carrier on her own accord. I didn't even have to kind of just patted her twice and she went right in. No problems. Usually you're a little difficult. You're definitely learning. You're a smart girl. And Elfie just tried to escape out of his house, jumping because we were so excited for cookies. I don't like when he does that. That's only the second time I've seen it, but I think I'm going to be rethinking his enclosure. Oh. There's just nothing really good because even these smaller ones, panels like this, they can climb. Why is there a fly in here? That's pretty neat. I just took the garbage out. What do you think about the bugs in here? It's pretty much like how you lived. I had to pick out a bunch of whiskers today while we were changing over his house. He had a whole bunch of fur in the front. She did about 10 or maybe 15 minutes of that before he had enough, and then he made a beeline for the couch. Oh, that's not good. You should see, I'm not saying that they're the best, but they are a little bit better, these, like, Great Dane kennels. He doesn't try to jump out that much, and if he does, he kind of gets, not stuck, but, because Berta used to get stuck, and that was the problem with us, is she get stuck up here, and I couldn't have that. So we just went to the longer ones, and they're less. He only acts a fool when he gets really, really, really excited. And that's been happening kind of less and less because we're working on being calm and down. Berta knows down, which is good. She doesn't get as carried away as she used to. And it sounds like little guy. Oh. But these were on Amazon. I think the ones we got, these two, maybe like $170 an enclosure. So it wasn't a terrible deal, and they're fairly well made. And I do have one for outside, but they like have stakes and they can go into the ground. And they're not that heavy. The good thing about these is it's easy cleaning. One person can clean the whole thing. But he's a jumper too. So is she, but she's been settling down. Nelson is still, or what? Yeah. He's still a baby. Yeah, that's what I worry about too, are them getting stuck. Because Berta did that when she was really little, and she stared right at both of us and just, well, my fiance and I, and just like, look what I can do. And boom. And then we're stuck. And then she was looking for help. That's what I worry about. And Alfie has been better. Like, that's only the second time I've seen him do that. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. He's probably going to be just as big as this dude. Because they have a lot of the same facial features. Except for Alfie's kind of beefy. He's a beefy boy. His dad, I've seen pictures of the dad, and they had him in like one of those. It's like a stroller that you take behind a bike. And that little dude filled up a good chunk of it. It's supposed to be able to seat like, 2 kids in there, and Alfie's dad took up most of it. He was a big old Herbert. Yeah, I know your little guy. He's got really neat ears. Yeah, so I guess they do enrichment activities down there with some of the bunnies, but I guess his dad was some sort of goofy champion. And Berta was just an accident. I think that's how most of you guys start. It's probably how we got these guys anyways. An accident. Accidental breeding. Who knows what the story is? I've read up on them more than a couple times. I know the breed's around 400 years old, or the bloodline can be traced back to that. It was like monks in a monastery. Something, something, something. I think I've tried to send people links on here. But these are way taller. Like, I'm 6'5", 6'6", somewhere around there. And they come up to pretty much shoulder height on me, or not more. I think these are 58s or 54s, something like that. They're pretty tall. And they have a good amount of space. It's just they're easier than these, because I worry about if they do get stuck in there. Oh, are we abusing our sister? Of course, when no one's bothering you, you decide to be violent. What was that? And then you potty? They are on Amazon. I forget the name of the company. I'd have to look it up. But I know there's a couple different ones that are on there. I think pennies only cost like 110 or 112. Because they had a used one. We just cleaned it a little. It was fine. But that one's even taller than those. Should take out the tape measure, but the rabbits don't trust it. I think this they had like 2-day or 3-day shipping on. So Most of their stuff in there came off of Amazon, except for all the stuffed animals, toilet paper tubes, fleece, and all the washable potty pads. Which that was expensive in itself. It was close to $35 a piece for any ones that are worth anything. And you just like to chew them. Yeah, big goat. You're fine. I don't know why you two get startled. I'm not that scary. Oh, well, I don't know how much different it would be. Our exchange rates are actually pretty close to one another. Both our economies suck, so. Hey, how's it going, Katie Mom? 85. Okay. Yeah, I just have Berta out, and Alfie's over here hiding. He's in his safety box. But this is his little setup. Yeah, that. So, I mean, it shouldn't be too much more. Everything keeps going up too. I went to like Dollar Tree today to go get toys and crap like that, and even Walmart was expensive as all get out. I think the tennis balls are almost like $6-7. And this. Ooh. Ow! Shoot! That hurt! That was my finger, not the ketchup bottle, dude. That hurt. Oh, Berta. You need to be a calm goat. Are you just upset? This was like $1.75. It's more with tax. Which, this is like $1 toy all day long. Why are you climbing me? Can we give pets? No. No, we're back to our snuffy mat. This is a she. So they have 3 sisters that were all from the same litter. And then another 2 sisters. The lion head's over there. I only have that up like that because I try to give everybody a little space. And they're just kind of little old ladies. Berta is a girl. She is the biggest of the 3 sisters. And now she sees the cookie jar. Ooh, 150 US. Oh dear. 213 Canadian. That's really sad because I bought, I think, parts for my truck and they were all Canadian built and they were all pretty decent parts actually, but they're all Canadian manufactured. I was really surprised, like bump stocks and suspension parts that I needed and joints. They were all high quality. I'm not from Canada. I'm from the US. But Hershey's, I guess Hershey is. I'm not trying to assume. I don't know, but I guess Canadian dollars. I wish she'd let me pull those tassels, but she will not let me touch the dewlap. Yes, young queen. You gotta put more cream on your foot. I think Elfie might come back out. Oh, Big Berta. We need to put you back in your house so your sister can come out. Oh, me? Yeah. Youper. Minnesota and Michigan. Oh. Dear, 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 dear. Listen, lady. Yeah, you think you're so slick. I'm gonna have to try to put her away because I know she's overheated. So we have Berta's bath blankie. We use it to calm her down sometimes to pick her up because otherwise we overheat. But usually I can just calm her down and scoop her and put her back into her house and she's okay. There's Alfie, you can kind of see him. That's my giant Flemish. These girls are mixed. It would be Rex and Flemish. Hershey's got kind of the same mixed ones that we have. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, this little guy. There he comes. That's my only male. Or our only male. This is my fiance and my daughter help out. We take care of these guys. But somebody was giving him away / kind of surrendering him. And I saw his picture and I wanted to help him. He looked kind of sad. That's Elfie. He's just a baby. I'm gonna put Berta back away so you might hear me fumbling around. Here, Big Berta. You're okay. Okay, big girl. You lay down. Okay. No, she's gonna go. Maybe next time. Oh dear. And this is her sister. Oh dear. She already left. Oh. Hershey, I need to make you like a moderator. Oh, she subscribed. Well, I shouldn't say she. I don't know. I'm assuming. I guess that's wrong. To assume one's gender. Come on, little CD. Look at all this stuff we brought out. You don't want to play with anything. You like playing with balls. I think it's just weird, the size difference out of all three of them, and they all came from the same litter. Oh, hey. Alright, you're not going over by your sister. That's when fights happen. We're not having any fighting tonight, or even sniffing. No. You and Penny just do not get along. I'm crazy. I have too many rabbits. Oh. I felt so bad for them. I've had so many bunnies in the past. This poor little guy. And even little CD. You guys were just babies. Just little guys. Yeah, that's just it. There's so many of them. And we have too many as it is now. We're doing the best we can kind of with the resources and space we have. We can't really do any more. There's so many every year that need help, or at least a good shot at something where they're not going to get hurt or turned into food or go to like a big cat farm. Which, that's the thing, there's a couple places around me that are like that where they breed those big cats still, and they're feeding a lot of rabbits and deer and elk and everything else that they raise just to keep the carnivores going, which I get it, but why you make it more of them in the same sense too? You're kind of creating a bigger problem, aren't they? And you guys don't deserve to be food. You're too cute. They both have tassels in the same place underneath their dewlap, and I wish they would let me get them. Like I said, I just spent the better part of 15 minutes plucking his cheeks. What do you think of these? No? I see. I think the closest thing we did was we started sponsoring, but you already know all that. I remember the first time I went to go look at rabbits, and it was at the Humane Society. There's this older one there, and he was so sad and defeated. He just looked like he really needed a friend. I went up and petted him, just gave him head pets, kind of through the bars. And the rabbit was so happy. I went back the next day, he was gone. It wasn't a kill shelter, maybe somebody adopted him out. He seemed really good tempered. There's so many of that, where they start to hit a certain age, 4 or 5. He had these white little shoes too. It was like some sort of lion head mix, but it was a little bit on the larger side. That was right after we lost Toka Bunny, which was our senior dwarf. That little guy was pretty cool. He used to talk, not as loud as Berta, but when he got real excited, he'd do happy circles. And started calling it a game, Ring Around the Giant. What's the matter, CD? Sometimes you do Ring Around the Giant. No, you're not jumping over. Yeah, you a little nuts? He's right around the size of CD, maybe a little bit smaller. Oh dear. Mellow. Mellow and CD do not like each other. CD's gotten into their enclosure before, which I don't know how Cedra got out. No. CD, you're being a nut. Okay, what is that gonna solve? No, you're a photocopier rabbit. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, you're not supposed to be in there. Come on out. Yeah, you're a goon. I'm glad we got these guys when we did, though. But their mom was like a great big calico. She was more predominantly black. About Berta's size. Cedra, you know you're not supposed to be in this corner. Here, you want a cookie, CD? Baby CD. And of course, Elfie, here's the cookie jar. Here. Eat a cookie. We're doing down here. No more jump. Nope, down here. Hey. Hey. Down here. Nope. We're not doing jumping anymore. Whoa. I don't like that. Freaks me out when he stretches because he gets like right about here. I just don't want him climbing. CD wants another one. CD can have half. Yeah, the whole thing's gone in under a second. Elfie, Elfie, Elfie. Yeah, you should let me peck out the rest of your cheeks there. I still see whiskers. Okay, CD. I've only had one, and that was I wasn't even around for that much of him, and that was oh, Yes and no. No, that can be signs of respiratory distress, I've heard in some cases. Hiccups can be somewhat dangerous just because it is a diaphragm spasm, and with rabbits, kind of everything's interconnected, or at least their digestive. This might be worth talking to a care provider for so like a vet, if it is persistent. That's one thing I kind of believe in, being safe than sorry. If the hiccups are out of ordinary and kind of more persistent, yeah, I'd have that looked at. Alfie gets them every once in a blue moon, but they don't last for long. It's like 2-3 minutes and then it's over, and it's only happened once with him. And that's only, well, oh dear, how'd you get up there, ma'am? Yeah. And then it stopped. He's never had it since, and I think that was because he was stressed. That was like within the first couple days we brought him here. What are you doing? But otherwise, Boston had him, and that was what I remember. I ended up taking him in too, because it became more frequent. My limited experience with it, it's not signs of anything good. It can happen if they eat food too fast. If it's a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it should be fine. Ruby used to do that a little bit when we gave her pellets, but we started using, oh dear, mats like that, and she's kind of figured out that the food isn't going to run away, and she doesn't do that. Those are kind of the two most recent experiences that I've had with it. But if it is a persistent thing, like every time that they're eating within a couple minutes, that's definitely worth getting checked out, because that could be other issues. Like I said, with the diaphragm spasms, that's involuntary. It's nothing to mess with, is what I'm trying to say. And sometimes it's better to have kind of an impartial set of eyes check it out if it is something persistent. But I'm kind of hyper sensitive on certain things, especially with these guys. Like any little thing. Yes, they are, and it's so, like, it might seem like a simple thing, and what might be routine for you and I isn't, because their physiology is just completely different from any other animal. Like right now I can tell she's kind of overheated. They're very, very fragile, especially their digestive systems. It's just, everything is so tied in with the next. And rabbits never throw up. That's the other thing. So that's what worries me about stuff like that. It's not really like, We used to have outside bunnies, and I worry about them overheating now so much, and that's even inside, and they overheat. For years, we just kept them outside, and it's kind of wrong. Very wrong. You guys don't belong outside all the time. You get too hot. Little CD. And you, Mr. Cheesecake, you get way too overheated. Yeah, that's the problem. From what you were saying, you're not close to anybody. Like the closest one's like a couple hours away for probably a halfway decent exotic. I usually wait. The one that we have is really, really great by us. Well, look at him. He actually tried to eat some cake with me the one time. We had like a Father's Day cake, and he was sitting on the couch while we were eating cake. He was snuffing pretty hard. You're not allowed to eat stuff like that. Holy crap, 4 hours away. That's insane. That's quite a hike. What's up, little CD? I'm probably gonna put her away and let the unholy terror out. And then, oh, no. Huh. That's still quite a bit of a trek. And you guys just have the 2 or the 3 now? You know, you got Hershey. Oh, I forget. And then again, I'm having a senior moment. The new guy. She is adorable. I like his ears. He's got a cute face. It's pretty much the same as this goofball. Yeah, Hershey. Hershey's a cute little dude. And then you have the 2 other ones, the younger siblings. I always wanted a set of siblings. Now we got 2 sets of siblings. I feel bad breaking them up. Yeah, little CD. I'll put you back in your house. You poor baby. You're a poor baby. Oh yeah, those couple. Because Because I thought you said that you were, I thought, what's his, Gary or something was adopting them. So I remember you guys were trying to find out or rehome them at one point in time. Little friends are quite a bit of work. Quite a bit of work. You guys just lay here being fancy house pets. Oh, big yawn. The sand color one, he was, or she was pretty. They were both, all those, the rabbits, they were nice looking. I've always found something I've liked about particular rabbits. CD's a good little rabbit sometimes, so is Alfie, but he's too much of a big chicken. Oh boy, thank you. I just put my hand in pee. Thank you, CD. I guess you were pretty relaxed. Oh dear. Yeah, are you gonna chew them off? Thank you, CD, for peeing. I just wouldn't be able to let any of mine go. Yeah. It's literally like right behind me, so I go like this, and my hand's warm. Wonder why. Oh, thank you, CD. When we first got Penny, I was petting her, and she was sitting in my lap, and she peed all over my lap. And she was sitting there for like a good 6 minutes before she decided to do that, and just it was right after a shower too. Just changed into pajama bottoms and some stuff. And oh, thank you, Dad. I'm gonna pee. Hey, you want to go back in your house? I can help you, but I'm gonna carry you back because I don't want you fighting with Peepaw. Yeah, Penny is. She's a different little goat. Just petting away, everybody's calm, everything's great. Pea. Part of the reason why she has her nickname and now become pretty much her permanent name. Peepaw Penny. Well, CD's kind of the artist with that. Berta and CD too do that where they binky and they'll sometimes have a little accident. It's only because she's not fixed. Alfie's even done it, and he's fixed. He potties sometime in different spots. I think he's so lazy he forgets to get up. Oh dear. It's not that they do, it's just they get tired sometimes. Alfie forgets, I'm pretty sure. Because I've startled him walking in the enclosure thinking he's awake and he's not. So sometimes there'll be a little bit of potty right where he lays. He likes those two spots because he can keep an eye on Alberta. And Alberta likes to lay on that slab and he likes to look at her. Then Alberta's got her own window. She's been taking up squirrel watching like a goof. A lot of the squirrels will come and sit on the fence and they look for food. And they come out there, give them a little bit of something. And they sit there on the fence sometimes and watch Berta. Oh boy. Oh yeah, she looks out the window. She sits on her box. The squirrels actually, they come, they look in the window. I've caught them more than a couple times now. I've been feeding them for at least the past 5 or 6 years. But she sits on that box and then she looks out there. And they sit on the fence and they look in the house. The one usually gives me the sad eyes. There's at least 4 or 5 now. Out of the remaining, I think that was 10 this winter. I guess. What are you doing, Night Demon? Why you look so pissed? What is up, big girl? I'm just sitting there staring. I bring out Peepaw Penny. I really don't want to. She's evil. That's not gonna work. CD, I'm gonna grab you. Come here. Come here. No. Cedra. Come here. Come on for cookie. Come on. Come on. Come on, CD. No, CD. That's not yours. Come on, CD. Come on, Penny. Yeah, okay. You're mad at me. You're upset with me. Here, you can have tiny cookie piece. You are too big. I've caught 2, actually, or 3. I think just on this stream, but they're kind of tired today. It's like I said, we changed their, at least all his fleece and then swept up and switched it out with clean pee pads too, vacuum, wiped down his stuff a little. These girls got clean too, stuff got switched out. You're just a psychopath. What are you doing? Come on, Penny. You have that cute little camel snoot. Go over there. You want cookie, Penny? She's not gonna want one of those. She knows the difference too. Poor little peepaw. You were so little. Look at his tail. What is this? Here. Yeah, what is that? Maybe Peepaw will play with it. Put our cookie on there. I think I might cut those tennis balls and turn them into like kind of like treat dispensers. We put like dry stuff in there, maybe. Psychopath. Leave the old lemon alone. They're trying to do bingo in there. Come on. Ah, peepaw, peepaw. Yeah, but these ones already had a thing. So I'm thinking just take an X-Acto knife. Because they play with those other tennis balls. For some reason, I guess they don't like the smaller ones. That's an idea. Just trying to make something kind of cheap and reusable because they've destroyed the more expensive ones and it doesn't make sense to keep spending that amount of money on a toy they're gonna destroy. It only took Alberta like 10 minutes to completely destroy it. Hey, what's up, Mr. Maribel? We got Naughty Penny out. You need to stop. Oh, Penny, Penny, Penny. So naughty. Did try to go get some cheap toys for her. This mat was like 10 or 12, something like that. We went to the Hobby Lobby. Oh! She's so happy. I don't like you guys chewing on those. Penny? Penelope, that's enough. Yeah, they have really no interest in playing with those. I think what I'm going to do is cut a kind of a slit in them and then maybe a smaller kind of hole and use some of that. Oh dear, no. Alright, dude. Nope. Put dry treats in there, I guess. What I'm trying to say. like the hay topping stuff. Which I'm about to give you some lavender out of the garden. Maybe it'll calm you down. I only had one lavender bush come back. Ended up splitting it into 2. Okay. Miss Peepaw. You are a nutcase. How about you have a cookie? Peepaw, Peepaw. Just a little busybody. Yep, everything is yours. Peepaw, Peepaw. You don't need alcohol. How about you eat your cookie? Here. Jeez. Okay, you are gonna fall. I already know you and your grace. Making me nervous. Kind of waiting for Berta to try to... Yeah, she claims everything. I think the only reason she claimed the ball and that other thing is because Berta's scent was on it. Okay. You are being a nut. Come on, nutcase. That's enough. Yeah, you see, you're making them make scary noises. You don't like it either. I don't understand you. You don't like to fight. Yeah, you're not a fighter. Yeah, you're only little. I can't believe she's not even interested in the cookie yet. Oh, check it out. Oh. Yeah, what is all that? Yeah, what is all this stuff? Yeah, you'd probably try to go claim him too. Which I don't see working out for you too well, Penny. You're only little. Yeah, you can check it out. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the one in your house, but bigger. You can play with it. What are you doing? Right back to it. Penny, 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 girl. You are a nut. Okay. Why don't you chase around one of the balls? And you can do everything but that. Ooh. Peepaw. I wonder if Elfie will play with them. Peepaw did a little. It's the old ladies who you're trying to constantly go fight. What do you care what's happening in there? Penny? You never learn, do you, girl? Come on. That's enough. Let's go. Let's go. Never, never, never. You wouldn't even take the cookie. I think I gave that other one to Alfred. Yeah. So I had another piece right here. Her cookie's right there. Girl. Hey. Can we stop? Stop. Hey. Here. And you're constantly on a mission to mark every possible inch. And he's just waiting patiently. We'll see how much of a goofball he is with this stuff. Peepaw. Peepaw. Oh, she is a handful and a half. Berta at least calms down. There's no chill with Penny. Any other person that probably would have adopted this rabbit would have gave up by now. You're an escape artist. You pick fights. You don't really have the physique to cash those bills that your mouth is trying to cash. Whatever, vice versa. You're writing checks that your mouth can't cash, your body, whatever. You know that saying. I'm tired. It's Saturday. I spent too long out in the sun. And she just binkied like a little gremlin. She'd be the leader of the gremlins. I forget what the leader was. Named. I know Gizmo was the good one. You need to come down. You're not going in a basket. I don't know. She's kind of playing with it. I think she was just marking it though. Penny. Yeah, you're the lead gremlin. You'd be playing a saxophone. You're one of those Pelser pets. He wants nothing to do with that. Whoa. What is up, Penny? Oh, she's over by the air vent. Okay. You're not going out the window. Okay. You got that Spawn death metal makeup. I should have known better when you showed absolutely no fear. What's the matter, Big Bubba's? He's feeling salty. Ah, Penny. Goober goat. Get out of there. Ah! Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Nope. 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 That's enough. Nope. It's a rabbit with ADHD. You're getting awfully close to spicy hay. Awfully close, young lady. Okay. Okay, good night, Hershey. I'm about to put this goat away. I'll let that goat out. Oh, come on, Penny Goat. Hi, girl. She doesn't want to go to bed. She's still binking around. Come on, Penny. Come over here and binky. We don't need to be in the corner. It was. Thank you, Hershey. I don't know if he or she already left. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone who comes out. And watches the buns. Oh, now you're gonna be calm. Alright. That's my kind of people. My little people. He is cute. That's probably the only reason you're still here. It's because you're so cute. Yeah, I know. You want to get in by Elfie and have tiny peepaw babies, which would be an absolutely terrible idea. I couldn't imagine a whole herd of those. She's such a little busybody. Just all over. All over. Why don't you finish your cookie? Here. Oh, just mark it for later. Okay. Hey. Oh, wow. She is strong. Okay. Stop. Hey. That's enough. You're scaring Alfie. Stop. Penny. All right, Penny. That's enough. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, is she making a whole bunch of noise? Berta's even upset. Berta is even upset. People is acting like nothing ever happened. I think that's a little bit better. He's still gonna want to climb under the couch though. Yeah. Alright, big dude. You can come out. Or are you scared? Yeah, Alfie might play with him. He's checking him out. You're okay. He's kind of interested in him. Oh, my knees. Yeah, look at all this fun stuff. Oh, what is that? What is that? No, we're not going under the couch. Stay over here. And you've got to remark everything. Except for Dad. Alfie, you're such a handsome boy. Alfie. You're a handsome bun. What'd you find? Did you find treats? I want to pull that out. Well, I guess it was worth it. Everybody kind of enjoyed the map. I don't want to sew these. Yeah, you can't go that way really. It's all closed off. You can have fun. Why don't you play with the balls? No. Alfred. No. Come on back. Yeah, that's not a good spot for you. Why don't you come on out? Yeah. Okay, you're gonna go under the couch. No. Yeah, it smells like Dad. No. Alfred, that's a no. Go play. You're fine. You heard something outside startled him. He gets startled. He's just a big baby. He feels safest in his enclosure. He loves that stupid box I built him. This morning it looked like he was dead. He was laying on his side. He was sleeping so hard, passed out in there. He was so relaxed. That's your quiet place. It's okay, Alfie. You don't have to be scared. I don't know what that was. Probably Cedra. You don't want to come back out. You alright? It's okay. You don't have to either, if you don't want to. Yeah, you look pretty tired. You had a big day. We had to move you. We took all that stuff out of your face there. You had all those tufts. Oh, you don't need to nap. Yeah, see, you're okay. Yeah, see, we're alright if Dad's with us. We're alright. You don't have to come out, though. You can sit here and have pets. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay if you're afraid. You have your house. You're alright, big bud. You're not going under the couch. I'm right here. You're fine. You're fine. Hey. Yeah. I wonder if the coyotes are back. I'm just gonna close him up and we'll let the little ladies out. I don't wanna push the issue with him, and we're just starting to rebuild kind of trust with being in the living room and having it be a safe space. So I want him to feel safe, so we'll let him out again once the old ladies come out. So they deserve a little bit of time out today on top of what they already had. I'm sorry, Alfie. You get startled. It's okay, Big Bubba's. Yeah. You're okay. It's kind of pouting in there. His poops are back to normal though. They were a little irregular earlier today. But now they're back. Looking like they should. Which is a good thing. Hi. Hi, little ones. Oh dear, I almost fell over. Okay. Hi, Stormy friend. Hi, Mellow friend. I just got like 3 boops in a row. She's been doing that a lot more. Where I think she's finally starting to build enough trust up with me that she's giving me the hi friend, hi friend, hi friend. We'll kind of go back here and let them do their thing. Oh, like giving them a little bit of space. So that's usually when they spaz, but they don't usually have this many toys out, so I want to see what they do. They don't really play too much with toys though. This would be interesting. Possibly. I'm just snuffing. She's practically standing on her sister. It's the same one, Stormy. Kind of ran her off. No, it's in a slightly different area. She's unsure about it. I wonder if I move it back, will it be easier for her? I think I'm gonna do that. The same one. I don't want to scare her. Yeah, I just did by talking. I'll try to move this back over here. See if they're interested in it. She got upset that I itched my head and ran away. Come on, girl. I know you want Snuffle Mat. Yeah, what is that? What is that? Your sister just bit her right in the butt. Mel, you are blind. Hi. Haven't seen you around in a while. That's at least 1, 2, 3, 4 Cadburys or rabbits or friends, pets. I'm letting the little old ladies out. I guess this is the best $12 I've spent in a while. Everybody seemed to be interested in the stuffy mat. That was just a cheap one from Hobby Lobby. Out of everything I bought, that's what they like the most. You don't really care for the balls. That was just a cheap one. Ruby's one that we bought, I think it was $25. It's pretty nice. It's like a giant turtle. That one wasn't too bad for what it is. I'm not sewing them. We got a sewing machine, a used one. We gotta stitch some blankets together and we haven't even got to that. I'm about to sit down and try to reteach myself how to do that. I know how to hand stitch. Surprisingly, I learned, my great-grandmother taught me how to stitch and sew and hem. It's been a while since I've used a machine. Quite some time. I know that there's like patterns and stuff you can get for pretty cheap on Etsy. I might try that. So we got a bunch of fleece from other stuff that's already all pretty ripped up from previous buns. Might try to recycle some of that. Even went looking at material today, and it's all, oh dear, pretty expensive. Some of that stuff was like $18 a yard. So that's why I was thinking about reusing the other ones that are kind of torn up, but there's sections that are good. At least repurpose it so they're not just taking up space. Oh, yeah. I have a bunch. There's a lot that I have. I know we got a bunch of stuff from Joann Fabrics when they closed around here. It was dirt cheap. Like I said, a lot of it's kind of old cage liners that we had that are been ripped up by previous buns. You could probably make a pretty decent one with all the stuff we've got laying around. I just hate to see the stuff go to waste. It can't be that difficult to do all that. Time consuming, but I think I should give it a shot. Shouldn't take that long to make something somewhat simple. That's the thing, my grandmother used to do that a lot. She made a lot of clothes. She fixed a lot of my old pants and stuff like that when she was still able to. But she taught me, I was probably like 9 or 10, how to put buttons back on and that kind of stuff. Which is a good skill to have. I even remember my mom made our Halloween costumes a couple years in a row. She had patterns for all that stuff. Hi, little one. Let's not go over by Alfred though. He's snoozing. Yeah, that's close enough. Nope, nope. Let's go the other way. I mean, we've even got blankets like this that are... One of them's dryer burn, but it's only like a couple sections. I could make something like this. It wouldn't be that complicated. Yeah, there's all sorts of treats and treasures. Yeah. What is all that? I mean, jeez. Mellow. I'm having a senior moment. Can you even see your little gold eye? Yeah. Oh, with the dryer burns and that, yeah. I think I had the heat turned up way too high on one of the loads. Trying to get too much done in one shot. But I figured if I just cut the sections out, they're still usable. It should work. It's just when you see stuff like that, I think I could do better than that, but it's coming from a factory that's probably machined or even worse, some sweatshop. No, we're not going over by Alfie. Where are you going? Surprised she hasn't gotten feisty with her sister yet. That they're not fighting over the mat. Little stormy friend. I tried to pick her up earlier today and she did not like it. That little goat really doesn't care anymore. But you have a problem with me, ma'am. And I don't know why. I'm not scary. Let's see how he feels in a little bit. He looks tired. I might just let him be for tonight. Poor baby. He looks real tired. These girls don't like it at all. Berta and Cedra, I can pick up. Penny's really easy. Penny's probably the easiest. She really doesn't care. But she spazzes out. Alfie, I can pick him up, but I don't like to stress him out too much. And he really doesn't like it. He usually sits on my lap in the mornings on the couch. It's just me and him, but he doesn't like to be picked up too much. Oh, we're overheated. Yeah, you just look like a dust bunny. Look at all that floof. You're like 90% floof. What are you doing in there, Miss a Small Goat? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are you doing with your tiny little breadsticks? They have skirts. They don't have tails. She's not overheated, but she's tired. Her sister's like, there's more investigating to be done. Get up, lazy. Oh dear. Mellow. That wasn't very nice. She took hair out of her. That's not nice. Mellow. wasn't attached at the root, it was loose to begin with, but still. That was naughty. That wasn't very nice. Alright, see you. Yeah, nice seeing you too. Have a good night. You guys gotta go to bed, as you're being naughty. That wasn't very nice to do to your sister. Mello can be mean to her, and that's the weird part, is they're a bonded pair, and they get like that sometimes. But it's only when they have too much space. It's like mostly happens during free roam time. Otherwise, they really don't fight in there. Appreciate it. You have a nice night. I'm sorry I wasn't thinking. So those two are being mean. Now they're cuddled up next to one another, eating hay. I don't get them. You girls are nuts. Let's see if Big Boy wants to come out. I might brush him a little. Probably just go in there. Yeah, I wish they really wouldn't, though. It bothers me. Oh dear, it's got a squeaky in it? I don't like that. Yeah, it does. I guess it was a dog one. You want to come back out for a little bit? Or do you want Berta to come out? You still look worried and tired. I don't want to stress you out. Poor guy. Yeah, he's a little stressed. You might let Berta back out. You want Berta back out? You want to see Berta? You can rest. Yeah, your ears are pretty warm. Penny's finishing up hay, cleaning her foot. What are you doing, Big Berta? Are you too tired too? Let Berta out for a little bit. Not for too long. Do something different like that. There, that's better. You want to come out one more time, big girl? You were at least good tonight. You can come back out. Come on. Those ladies are back in their house. Okay. I'll put this a little bit closer because I don't want her pushing under it. He's watching her. Pooh just came out. And she has a butt tassel. God bless. Come on. I just want to pull your butt tassel. Damn it. Come on, Berta. Come on out. Here. You want a cookie? Here. Oh, Elfie wants one too. Berta. Come here, Berta. Come here, Berta. Berta. Alberta. Alright, I'm pulling it. Yep. I got your hair. What is this? Hmm? Who is that? It's you. You usually don't have many tassels. Yeah, I tried to get more of his butt fluff out too. It was really bad around his cheeks. Oh, you think you're slick? I just want a pet. Berta. Okay. Come on, Berta. That's enough. What was that? That was a squeaky toy. What? She's upset he's not paying attention to her as he's eating. No, you're gonna go cause chaos because your boyfriend doesn't want to pay attention to you. She can hear me talking about her. Shh. Berta. Why don't you come here, big girl? She barely fits anymore. It is crazy how much she's grown since I got her. She was only little, all eyes and ears. Now she's a big one. You're a big one. Big old doe. Oh dear. Berta. You're getting a little tired. But you're still happy. You're just binkying around. What was that about? She's just getting over nuts. Always with the fire poker. Yes, and the statue of your sister. How many times are you going to claim it? Oh, great. The fireplace gloves. So you'll have ash all over your butt. I don't trust you with this. Oh. Where did you go? Oh. Just ran past me. What's up, Berto? You want me to sit here? What? You upset he's not paying attention? He just looks tired. He probably doesn't have as much energy as you do, ma'am. Berta, you be nice. You're getting a little too testy. Hi, Berta. I'm surprised she hasn't calmed down yet. Usually she does. Especially after a second time of being out in such a short period. What are you doing? You're being a menace. Still not as persistent as Peepaw. She's not over there digging. So I really don't care if she's marking everything. But Peepaw would be digging. And digging. And digging. Berta just wants to mark. Alright, Berta. I'm probably gotta go back in your house. Your ears look pretty red. Berta? Berta. Yeah, come on now. No. Berta? Berta. Yeah, and you're getting Marshmallow all worked up. Come on, Biggin. That's enough. Come on, Berta. It's alright, pretty Berta. Just calm down. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Berta. And put you back in your house, big girl. Yeah, you're hot. I still got the ice pack over there. Poor Elfie. Oh, Berta's cooling down. Little Peepaw. What's up, Peepaw? What's up? What's up, little one? Yeah, that's all you really wanted. Just to say hi. It's good time to go to bed. Yeah. There's tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. You ate a lot more of your food tonight. You too, little Cedra. You can say goodnight. You're okay. Yeah. Yeah. Little Cedie. Alright, Penny, that's enough. I have to clean up the house. Oh, I'm gonna sign off right here. Say goodnight to everybody, Alfie. The old ladies. Oh dear. I stepped on that stupid squeaker. I'm gonna cut that thing out of there. Good night, girls. Good night. Thank you, everybody.